Now we'll see safety conditions of helical gear pair. Okay, so if suppose your design is based on bending beam strength, or then in that case you have to ensure that your beam strength should be greater than or equal to factor of safety into P effective. Okay, so first safety condition is safety against bending failure. Safety against bending failure. So to avoid bending failure, your beam strength, that is SB, should be greater than effective load. Okay, or should be greater than or equal to effective load, or you can write here beam strength should be greater than or equal to factor of safety into P effective. Okay, if suppose you are introducing factor of safety, or beam strength is equal to factor of safety into P effective. So from this you can calculate factor of safety, and if suppose this condition is satisfying, in that then only you can say that the design is safe. Otherwise design will be unsafe and you have to modify the design. Okay, then second safety condition is safety against wear failure, or you can call it as pitting failure. Okay, so to avoid wear failure, or to avoid pitting failure, your wear strength should be greater than effective load. Okay, or wear strength should be greater than or equal to effective load. If suppose you are introducing your factor of safety, so your wear strength should be greater than or equal to factor of safety into P effective. Okay, so your factor of safety into P effective. So if suppose this condition is satisfying, then only you can say that your gear pair is safe against wear, against pitting or wear. And here if suppose you want to find the factor of safety, so you can equate it. Wear strength is equal to factor of safety into P effective. So if suppose you have designed the gear pair and you want to calculate factor of safety, so you will get factor of safety is equal to wear strength divided by P effective. Okay, so in this way you can calculate factor of safety against wear failure. And here again also, if suppose you want to calculate factor of safety against bending, so SB divided by P effective, and here it is against wear, factor of safety against wear, SW divided by P effective. So in this way you can calculate factor of safety, as well as you have to satisfy this condition. Okay, unless and until you are not satisfying the conditions, your gear pair will not be safe.